Right, this is the second part of the covers. It's the inner pages. And actually you can see my page. I had a bit of a boo-boo. I spilt coffee everywhere and I didn't want to waste everything. These were all prepared and ready and I didn't want to waste them. So I dried them out and I'm hoping for the best. And I think they'll be okay. Right, what these are basically it's the base pages that the main pages will sit on. They are obviously 6 by 9 inches, but you measure 6.5 by 9 inches, score half an inch from the end, and then place them together. I only glue one side. This is a mistake. This isn't supposed to be here, this piece of tape. So they're all ready. So that when they fit together, basically, you get a nice 6 by 9 base page. And let's get my album out. This is going to be so tricky. As we know, this has all been ready. It does need to be. So I don't want it to give too much at the edges. So I'm trying to be. Should be okay. Right, figure out what's top and what's bottom. This is the bottom because this has the join of the tape here. So I know that's the bottom of the album. Not that it matters, it won't show much anyway. Okay. I suppose I better do this one first. This is the one I made the boo-boo on. So I have found the easiest way to do this is take off the tape backing from one side of the hinge. Ignore this bit because this isn't supposed to be here anyway. And then don't have a messy glue pot. Aha. Apply glue. That allows you to be able to slip and slide it around a bit. And it has to go up to the 1/4 of an inch mark, but it also has to lay nice and level here. So if you keep that straight, you know that this will be straight. Then, when that bit's done, take off both bits of tape. Apply the glue. And then fold that over. Hopefully that will sit nice and straight both sides. And there we go. And then basically what you do is when the pages are finished page, lots and lots of tape and glue on this side, and that just attaches on. And I do find it easier to put these base pages on first, and all that extra glue really does make it nice and stiff, nice and durable, really sticks on there well. There, so that'll go on there like that. And of course that leaves you the pocket here if you want to. I mean, obviously if you don't have to do this, you can just stick these directly on and glue each page together back to back. But then these are for a tag, which should slip in and just have a little bit sticking out there, because these are made quite a bit shorter. But once again, that's just an optional part. You don't have to have that bit. You can just stick these directly on to the hinge and have it that way. But I like the extra pocket, gives you that extra bit of space. Of course it does make the album that slight bit thicker, but hopefully, I'm pretty sure I've measured it pretty well and it should all fit nicely. So, and then you do that to all 4 of them. And then that's how that bit's done. And that's that. So I'll put the 4 pages in. I'm not happy with this first one. You can see there's a bit of stick there. And when it lays flat, so it doesn't look too bad that side, but when it goes over to this side, it sticks up. Get the light on that. So I'm not particularly happy with it, so I'm going to remove this one and replace it, I think. I've also put on just the front piece here, obviously not the spine bit here. And I hope you can see here what I meant originally, where it doesn't matter too much about the tape corners being slightly messy, because they're so covered completely, because this is so close to the edge. The actual pattern paper is so close to the actual wallpaper. So I think I'll put the back one on, but I'm going to replace this one. So I'm going to prepare the pages ready, and that'll be 6.5 by 9 inches, 2 of those, and then I'll be back again. Okay, so I've cut my 2 pieces here, and 9 inches long, 6.5 inches wide, and scored it. So my lamp, there we go. Scored it 1/2 inch from the side. Just going to apply some score tape, double-sided tape, whatever you've got, to the edge. Where's my note? There it is. Right, right of the corners. And then fold so that the score tape shows on the outside. Okay, measure them up to make sure that they are exactly the same when they go edge to edge. Take off the tape backing, apply the glue. This side, tape side at the bottom, this side, tape side at the top. Line it up. And stick it down. Done. That's how the base page is That's how I put the base pages together. The base pages? The base pages. Give that a really, really good burnish so it won't catch on the tag when you put it in. Okay. My wrecked page. No point trying to save it because obviously the most important part is the album and the hinge that's already in there, not the page I was taking out. So this side pretty much managed to save everything on there. This side I'm going to use score tape rather than the red line tape simply because it's slightly thinner. And obviously I have the residue of the previous page on there. So hopefully this will work. And then back to putting it on again exactly as I showed before. Lots of glue. Without getting it everywhere else. Right. Oh, I hate this bit so much. I'm going to do it from the bottom because I've got this bit of tape sticking up here. That might interfere slightly, so I'm going to do it from the bottom. Pop that right the way down. Well, that works. Let's see how it goes to this side. That lines up much better. I'm much happier with that. So, seeing as I'm much happier with it, let's take off this bit. There it is. Keep on putting things down and don't know what I'm doing with them. Take off that bit there. Glue along the bottom. Much happier with that, much happier. So, 4 base pages in, 3, 4. And of course, got to make the bits here for the inside covers and sort out what I'm going to do with the covers. So, that's part 2 of the cover finished.